What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is Di-Luchito here, and today we are going to be talking about the topic of Star Wars. You've probably already read the title, and that is the topic about this is about Star Wars Battlefront. Now, if you haven't been paying attention, or you probably haven't heard, Star Wars Battlefront 2 has recently hit a new peak uh, for players on Steam, which was apparently it currently reached its original peak, which was around 10,500, and now it's past that completely. It's apparently I think I saw something where it went to like I think 15,000 or something like that, and it's apparently had around like worldwide on all consoles like PlayStation and Xbox, including PC. Apparently, over 1 million people are playing the game as of right now, and it has all happened because of, well, this month, and that was being May the 4th. And May the 4th is technically Star Wars Day, where they kind of celebrate Star Wars. Like, it sounds like May the 4th, May the 4th. I don't know why I'm explaining this. You probably already know this. Um, and alongside with that, the community of Star Wars Battlefront 2, or like the entire Star Wars Battlefront, including Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, the entire community has gathered around and made like a march or a stand kind of, and have been saying, make Battlefront 3. Um, Now, to answer that question, will EA actually make Star Wars Battlefront 3? Now, here's the thing. I'm going to have to go out and say no. They're not going to be making this game for a while. And I hate to be a Debbie Downer. Um, I'm not saying exactly that it won't happen. I'm just saying it won't happen for a while. And I'm all for Star Wars Battlefront 3. I've been playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 since like 2019, 2018, something like that. And I've always been a fan of the game. I thought that adding all the characters, adding like more maps, adding more game modes, adding more all this, I was all up for it. You know, the updates were actually pretty good, and since that it's a complete game, I would say it's a pretty good game as well. And I'm totally down for Star Wars Battlefront 3. But I hate to break it to you, there's a good chance that even with all this stance, it's not going to happen. Now, I'll give 4 reasons and I'll explain why. So, first and foremost, it's EA. Like there's no other way to explain it. And second, they're stubborn. Third, games tend to take a long time. And 4, they have previously already turned down the game. So, going back to my first reason, it's EA. Now, if you've known EA for a while, since like they've already been on this entire game industry thing, you know that they're probably one of the biggest laughing stocks of all time. And like I'm not exaggerating that. They kind of are. And funny enough, these guys actually own the company Dice. And you know, a lot of the games that Dice has made, and they've been published by EA, they have apparently been like terrible, like Battlefield 2042. Apparently, I haven't played it. Apparently, it was like bad at the start, and apparently it's still not doing all right. I guess maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But again, it's EA. They really don't like to listen to people. And again, reason 2, they are stubborn. They are a stubborn company. Like they sometimes will just say, we don't give a fuck. We really don't give a fuck about you. We're gonna do whatever the fuck we want. Like, they've gone out and they've already made 2 Star Wars games that literally no one asked for. And I'm not saying that Jedi Fallen Order isn't good, Jedi Survivor isn't good. You know, they definitely look like solid games. I haven't played them. I haven't had the chance to play them, right? So I wouldn't exactly know, but you guys could probably let me know. Um, like they rather stick with other things, uh, simply because maybe of criticism. Uh, they don't tend to handle criticism quite well on occasions, right? And you know, when Star Wars Battlefront 2 first released, it had numerous of complaints. Like it had lots of lags. It had something to do with like the in-game purchases, like at the very start with the loot boxes. It had something to do with like the objectives or whatever. I'm kind of going off of Donkey's video. If you know Video Game Donkey, you've probably seen the video. Apparently, it's been like at the beginning, it was all like these minor things that could have been that could have been fixed, and like there were way too many things to actually be fixed, and that was a huge criticism that that EA had to deal with from the entire Star Wars community and from gamers in general. And reason number three, games tend to take very long. Now, again, I did say that it is a good possibility that it will eventually happen, because or former Star Wars Battlefront developers have gone out and said they want to get the band back together to make this game, right? So, again, it's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. I'm not saying it's not a possibility. But again, you got to realize as well, it's not going to take like 2 years to make this game. It's going to take a good couple of years. Like looking at the games that are coming out now and like the quality, the gameplay, the style, all that kind of stuff. You know, EA is gonna probably have to match that if they want to keep themselves as a business or keep games out, right? And the games coming out now, like for example GTA 6, which has taken God knows how long. Go check out that video. I made a video about GTA 6. Go check it out as well. It's been taking a long time, and just by judging by the quality, you can tell why it's taking so damn long. And if EA was actually going to make another Star Wars Battlefront game, it would probably take a good couple of 3 plus years, or maybe it could take like 5 years, something like that. Um, you know, like it all depends. Because some games they sometimes take a year, sometimes some games take 2 years, sometimes some games take around 5 years. You know, so all right. Sorry about that. I had to move rooms because some people right now are being loud, and my dog was barking, so I had to move rooms in order to get this done. So to conclude all my reasons, reason number four. Um, They previously turned down Battlefront 3. Now, if you don't know what I'm actually talking about, EA originally was pitched the idea by DICE to make a Battlefront 3. And they ultimately turned it down. And that was because they wanted to continue with Battlefield 2042. And so that's a pretty valid reason as to why they won't want to make it, because they previously turned it down, right? So they're probably not going to want to make a game that they've already turned down, and then it's being brought up again because again they're stubborn and they probably just don't want to deal with it anymore. But again, um, you know, DICE could do it again. They could pitch the idea, and EA could either one, not even scrap the idea again, or two, they could go ahead and actually make the game, and it could take how God knows how long. You know what I mean? So it's all about like how long it takes and will it happen? Because again, EA, they don't like to listen to people. They like to do whatever they want. So that's kind of it. That's kind of what I got to say about it. Again, I'm not saying it's not going to happen. There's a good possibility that Star Wars Battlefront 3 will become a reality one day, but just not now. And if they announce it, then we won and we just gotta wait. But that's just my 2 cents. And, just let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Star Wars Battlefront 3 is going to happen? Do you think EA is going to listen to the fans and realize, oh, wait, yeah, we should probably make Star Wars Battlefront 3, and we should give the fans what they want? So that's kind of what I got to say. That's my 2 cents. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little talk. And I will see you guys in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, blah, blah, blah. Do all that. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.